It's time to drop the hammer. Good start for Emerson Axum on the outside. Takes him down into turn number 1 and 2. Back behind, a little scramble taking place. Axum's going to power out away into 47 BC. Out onto the point and down the back chute he goes. Everybody else in hot pursuit. Grant falls back into the number 2 spot. Bacon's right there. Slide job contact coming out of turn number 4. The old number 12 car of the Madman Robert Ballou put a little bit of tire there to the side of the number 69. Bacon shoots wide down into turn number 1, drops back into the number 4 spot. Grant taking a look at the race lead. Bacon starting to wind up some speed for the number 69 car, shoots to the outside. He'll take her deep down into turn number 3, and as a treacherous trail to tread on the top side for the number 69 car's got steam though, and he's also got the number 3 spot away from Ballou. Now Ballou down on the inside is going to have to hunker down into the sod, see if he can get a run on him. Not going to happen though. Top shelf the place to be. CJ Leary got the memo back behind. 77M car just slipped up wide. Watch for him to pick up speed. It's going to be Bacon riding that high line. He took the victory lane the other night. Now getting a very good look at Justin Grant, the number 4 cars. Grant slips up in the middle of the racetrack. Bacon looking around the outside, had to tap the binders for a moment. That was enough to check him up. Not going to get around the NOS Energy Drink ride that time by, maybe the next time, as he rolls out turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. On the attack. Down into turn number 1. Grant down low. Here comes Bacon with that run. Grant going to hold him at bay that time. Axum up front, still leading the charge. Maintains his speed, maintains about a 4-car length advantage out turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Ballou trying to close. Top 4 cars have gotten away from Jake Swanson running 5th on the field. It's down on the inside goes the number 12 car. Bacon drives off the banking, carries the front end all the way down about the halfway mark on the back straightaway. My goodness, here he comes. Bam! Clip the whiskers on the number 4 car to the number 2 spot goes Bacon. Axum up front. A little bit of a sitting duck. You see that more often than not. He doesn't know that he needs to change up the lane. He's going to get company this next lap. So here comes Bacon looking to the outside. Slings her down into the cushion. Turn number 1 and 2. Rock and rolls his way around. And watch this. Skadooch into the number 1 spot. New race leader out of the deuce. He's down into turn number 3. Axum will be quick to capitalize on the new info coming his way. Watch him change up his lane this next lap around. He'll follow in the footsteps of Bacon down into turn number 1 and 2. Not the case though. Stays down on the inside. Feels like he's got a run at him. He's able to pull alongside. Can't quite pick off the 69 car. Lap traffic lies ahead. Sterling Kling, the number 34 car, out in front of that battle taking place. Axum's picked up the pace and came up off the bottom. He's trying to keep company with a 4-time national champ. A little slip of the grip for the number 12 car. There's going to watch the 47 drive off into the distance. As Grant's under the caution. Starting to pick up speed now for the number 4. He's coming back to life. As look out, Gardner trouble. Contact, one over down in turn number 3 and 4. Well, not quite over. I may have spoke too soon, but boy, he had that thing on the lid, but it fell back onto the wheels. I'm going to call it a flip. If you break out a formation inside the top 5, caution flag comes out. Your penalized positions. Outside the top 5, that penalty happens at the next caution or the checkered flag. Down to the corner we go. Justin Grant looking out wide for the number 4 car, trying to gather up some speed and get a run on Swanson. He'll do so to the outside. Swanson wheelies up, down on the inside. Muscles his way down into turn number 3. Grant going to push off the cushion, try to fire it around the outside. Not sure if he's going to get there. As Bacon takes him across. Now Bacon starting to stretch his legs on him out front. Swanson's going to go to work on the number 3 spot. Oh, Ballou comes down the inside. There'll be contact into turn number 1. A little shot in the shorts for Ballou as he cut that one pretty close. Swanson, the 21AZ right there. That's your top 4. 5th still Grant. Back behind, here comes Brody Roa. Roa, remember, a bent race car. He pulled out the one to the wrecked earlier on this weekend and said it felt better than the backup car they pulled out. As they head on through, but the laps continue to dwindle. Bacon catching heavy lap traffic now for the number 69 car. Back behind, Jake Swanson. Able to weasel around to 47 BC, but I was locked on Brady Bacon. He is stuck in a 3-car battle, 2 of which are at the tail of the field, and he is being slowed and woed out of turn number 4. Could not figure out how to clear Cody Williams. Tried it the last time through. Charging Charles Davis is right there. He'll slide up across the racetrack for the 69 car, but man, he is running out of time. There's a white flag set to fly, this time coming out of the corner. Now to turn number 4. One more trip around the half mile for the Macho Man. four-time national champ has been denied an Oval Nationals victory on the big night down here. Not the case in 2022. As down the back chute he goes. The 26th running, the Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Oval Nationals, presented by Highmark Distributing, happens with a slide job on lap traffic. It's the Macho Man, Brady Bacon, picking up the win.
Put your hands together, the 26th Oval Nationals winner, the Macho Man, Brady Bacon.
Brady, you and I talked earlier today, and you told me how much it would mean to you to win the Oval Nationals. You're now standing here in victory lane on Saturday night. Is it starting to sink in what you've truly accomplished now?
Yeah, I mean, this race was pretty important for us, for our season financially. I mean, if things, faltered, if I had a problem or something, it could have been a $20,000 loss between losing the Master going faster and maybe CJ passing me in points. So I was kind of nervous about that all day, but obviously the goal was to win this race, and obviously now we got a $40,000 swing the other way after winning the $20,000 for this race. So, man, it's finally good to finally get this one. It seems like we always miss it a little bit for the Saturday night feature here, but we kind of had a little mixture. You had turns 3 and 4 from Thursday night and kind of 1 and 2 from last night, and we kind of did a combination in the car and something that worked pretty good. I was making some mistakes up on the top, but I didn't think anyone else could do it a whole lot better than me. So just thanks to my guys for sticking with a tough year, and all of our supporters that help us get up and down the road. This is definitely a sweet win for everybody, and especially for after the hard week we've had.
And this has been a bit of a tough week for you. Obviously, lost your grandpa earlier in the week before you came out here to California. You pick up the win on Thursday, and now you're here in Oval Nationals victory lane. Was he kind of looking down on you all weekend?
I'd like to think so. We definitely had a smoother week than we normally have here, so hopefully he was helping us out, and we'll take it. We'll take it either way, and it's sure a good way to top off the season and kind of get into the off season and get ready for next year.
Obviously, the Bubby Jones Master Going Faster Series in honor of Bubby Jones, who we all know is a fantastic race car driver. So how big of an honor is it to you to win, as Tony Jones comes in with the cowboy hat and some Coors Light? Brady, how big of an honor is it to you to pick up this championship in honor of Bubby Jones' inaugural season?
It's awesome. Anytime, people stepping up, give hats off to USAC and everybody kind of behind the scenes. The championship pays more. We ran second in the championship and won the Master Going Faster, and that pays more than my first 2 championships combined. So hats off to everybody behind the scenes, everyone that supports USAC Racing and, helping, raise the tide and keep these purses going up. Thanks to Kazarians, everyone at the pass for, sticking their neck out, still paying $20,000 for the Oval Nationals. And Western World at our new track, Yuma had us there, and I felt like we put on a pretty good show at Yuma for $10,000 to win at Western World. So, everyone's churning and working hard. I'm doing my best also to kind of push along traditional sprint car racing and get it out there and keep it alive and thriving and growing. So, I think USAC's done a really good job of that here in the last couple years, and very thankful for that. It makes it a lot easier for us to kind of survive the winter when we have that extra money at the end of the year. So appreciate everyone who's behind the scenes and doing all that. Spire with the Master Going Faster, and AMSOIL with the championship. So it definitely makes it a lot easier to get motivated to win that big money at the end of the year.
How about it, race fans? Brady Bacon, for the first time as an Oval Nationals champion, he wins the finale of the Oval Nationals as well as the Bubby Jones Master Going Faster. And he is the inaugural champion of the Bubby Jones Master Going Faster Series presented by Spire Sports and Entertainment.